on this episode of Bot vs. Con.
I did not know I needed Nemesis Prime with black Starscream regalia, but that looks so sick.
If somebody gifted me this figure, I would hope, say, I need you to gift me those hands too.
Now, I need your expertise to tell me what the heck is different with this.
That surprises me. Normally you'll be like, if it was $3, I'd get it.
You know why I don't like? I just sorry to cut you off. This looks like a Power Ranger.
I can see that.
That's why I think you're going to be picking this up soon, because it's been a slow month.
It hasn't been that slow. I put this shirt on purpose. Normally it says straight out of money because fans toys. Right now it's just straight out of Hasbro.
This is Bot vs. Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Bot vs. Con fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con, and this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard.
And we're back with the first part of the news for the week. And before we get into that, let's give a big shout out to our official sponsor, the Chosen Prime, where you can find many of the figures we're going to be talking about, either in stock, maybe on pre-order. Stay tuned for details on pre-orders. And also want to say thank you to our members. We really do appreciate your support. We will be having a members live coming up pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. To our subscribers, as I always say, we would not be doing this channel without you. We're almost at 3,000, so if you haven't already, please click that subscribe. And if you have, invite somebody else to subscribe. I don't know, make it a joint venture. But with that, let's go ahead and jump into the news. What do you say, James?
Let's do that. And let's start off with this. This is via Jay Starkfire. And he purchased one of the Bot vs. Con stands from Iacon 3D Labs, who we will be talking about a little bit later. And I have to say, perfect figure choice, because it's Bobby's favorite Bot Optimus, but it's the evil version that I like. It's purple. Perfect. I love it. So if you guys would be interested in a stand, links are in the description.
Yes, thank you very much for the support. Really do appreciate it. And I think it looks great.
Yeah. So moving on to not so much fun news. So we're going to start it off really fun and then move into So GameStop has increased the prices. Is this indicative of what we're going to be seeing moving forward? But before we get into it, Commanders are $120, Star Convoy is $210, Scorponok is $270, Deluxes are $32, and there's been, I don't know if it's rumors. So Hasbro stopped pre-orders because they were going to raise all the prices. It looks like it's only GameStop so far, because I looked around and I didn't see any raised prices. But did they do it early? Are these the prices we're going to go with headed into the future? I don't know. But what are your thoughts on this?
I put this shirt on purpose. Normally it says straight out of money because fans toys. Right now it's just straight out of Hasbro. Straight out of, it's starting here. These prices price me completely out. If this is what the new standard is, I'm completely out. And with saying that, I might be straight out of collecting. If this is what we're going to see going across the board with Transformers, I just can't. The way I collect, it's not in me to just pick up one or two here and there. I have to find another hobby.
Well, and that's where I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I will say, if these are the prices, I don't think Hasbro is... The quality is there for a $30 figure for that Bone Crusher. I just don't think that. The Jazz, if the Jazz was $30, that's better, but I still don't think it's quite at that price point yet. But since I can collect one or two, I would only be getting the ones that mean something to me, like Skyby or Antagony. The ones that are very important to me that I don't have a new figure of. But let's say if they did Predaking, I wouldn't need it. I already have Predaking, you know. Or if they do another, who else? Nemesis Prime. Love my Nemesis Primes, but I got like 3 or 4 shelves full of them. Wouldn't be paying $30. No Voyager pricing, but I'm assuming it's going to be $40, $45. They're just not worth it to me. And I think Hasbro, once they increase the prices, we've talked about this before. I don't know if we talked about it on the show. Once they're increased, they're never going back down.
Nope.
So I see myself buying a lot less of everything, but specifically Hasbro, because it's not going to be oh, well, that figure looks kind of cool. It's not that expensive. I'll pick it up. Now it's no, it's way out of my price range. So for these,
well,
are they doing better work than they have in the past few years? Honestly, I think so. Some of these figures look good. I don't know how they feel, but they look really nice. And it's a shame that they seem to be on the upward slope, and now the prices are through the roof.
I would disagree on the looking better. I think the
So you're saying the last series of figures looked better than the new ones that are just coming out? With sideburn and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of the same. I
think they're a little bit better. Because if the prices were lower, like you got them on sale, I probably would have picked up some of them. Wouldn't have picked up Sideburn in his wave.
I think when I counted last year, I think I picked up 50 Hasbro figures.
Dang.
Yeah, exactly. But prior years, I've picked up, way more. And out of so far what's coming or what's been shown, I've picked up 3. No, I take that back. I picked up 6 Hasbro figures.
I thought you picked up a lot more.
Not that I can think of. I think it's only 6.
Well, it doesn't help that half the waves nowadays are combiners you're not going to be picking up.
Yeah, and I'm not picking up any of the combiners. So, yeah, I mean, the Age of the Primes, I picked up Megatronus. And actually, I was counting 2 of the Waspinator.
The Wasp.
I picked... Yeah. Or Wasp, yeah. And then I picked up Grimlock and Primus. Not Primus.
Gamma Prime.
Yeah, and Solus Prime. And the Grimlock.
Maybe half of them are repaints, which is why they look good. Either way,
that's the other aspect. Yeah.
I was just thinking that's why maybe I'm thinking they look good. Either which way, let us know what you think of this price increase. Is it going to push you out of Hasbro? Is it going to make you lean more towards third party? Are you out completely? And we'll be talking in the comments, and we'll be right back with Just Announced.
Yes.
Now into Just Announced, we are starting off with something that Bobby needs to look into. He already has a few of these, and I think he needs to continue his collection. And that is the Blockies Galaxy Version Defender Wave 3. We've got SG Optimus. There is a vehicle mode as well. I don't have a picture of that. Glittering Shockwave, which I think you need. Brilliant Megatron. Skywarp. Special Armor type Grimlock. And Special Armor type Soundwave with Ravage. I think the Special Armors are just the toy versions, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I think you need that Shockwave and Megatron.
No, I nope, not gonna do it. I literally thought you were gonna show a 3D printer, and then when you said he has a few of these, I was like, yep, that's not it. Yeah, I think these look great. I saw some actually. I was in Walmart today, and I actually saw some, and I was just like, huh. No, I'm not gonna do it.
You didn't buy one? Just to
no,
see what you get?
It's been a slow month, and things happen during a slow month, but no, not gonna happen.
I do think they all look really good. I really like using that glittering Shockwave, as they're calling him, as a hologram. Looks great. Yeah. And the Megatron, the only thing that's weird with it is the glowing fists.
If there was like a Transformers fighting game and Megatron's fist glowed or something like that when he did like a special or something like that, and then they were doing the Blockies to, reenact that, dope. I would think that would be amazing. flip side, if they come out with a Transformers fighting game and Megatron's fists do this and they're copying off of them, dope. But yeah, otherwise I don't really see why he would have glowing fists, but it's still kind of cool.
My thing is that it's only the fists, it looks like. I wish there was maybe the thighs and the face or something like that.
His foot looks like it might be a different color as well, but
Maybe.
it doesn't look as gold. But yeah.
Either which way, oddly, Transformers has the Alpha Action Elite Wave 2. The chase figures have been revealed. We have Shattered Glass Bumblebee or Bug Bite. Like, just call him Bug Bite and Goldbug.
Oh man, that Goldbug looks really good.
I really like the Shattered Glass Bumblebee.
Oh yeah, I knew you would like that.
Yeah, and they gave him the little the jet ski on his thing, so he looks like the BotCon figure, which I really like. But both of these look really good.
Yeah, these could be trouble for me.
Yeah, it just sucks that they're chases.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
because I hung up my racing shoes a long time ago. I'm not chasing nothing.
And I guess on the box they showed off a third chase, which is going to be G1 Toy Megatron.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, I need more money.
You're definitely going to need it with the tariffs on these guys.
I need more money. I need, like, can somebody give me a winning lottery ticket, please?
Make that two of them.
Just $1 million. That would be good.
They also showed this off, which is not a chase figure. It's just Nemesis Prime. I did not know I needed Nemesis Prime with black Starscream regalia, but that looks so sick. I really like that. If this wasn't a blind box and it was easy to get, honestly, I would think about picking this up to go with my Nemesis Prime collection.
So wait a minute. I know we've said this before. So like if you buy a case of them, even in the case, it's not going to be.
Well, these aren't even for sale in the U.S. and there's nobody shipping them, so you'd have to get them off of eBay. I think the eBay people open them up and then you could choose which one you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're like $30.
That looks so good.
That looks really nice.
I mean, I like all of these.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Nope. Go pick it up and let me know how it is.
No, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Collector's Craft showed off his missile for Megatronus, as well as some filler kits as well. So, great little set here. Go ahead and I think if you order directly through him with email, if I'm not mistaken.
Email, Facebook.
Right? Mm-hmm. You could go ahead and get 10% off. So go let them know that we sent you over there. And this does look really good. I love how there's a little divot now at the end of the missile itself.
So it looks
instead
like it's
of just
actually
being
the
a
missile.
solid piece, it actually like stops. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like an actual missile blasting off,
Yes.
and that's the the whatever
flames.
it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, the remnants of it blasting off. Yeah, it looks like a separate piece now, whereas before it looked like one unit.
Yes. So this looks really good. I think you need to go ahead and pick this up for your Megatronus.
I'm considering it.
Yeah.
I am considering it. It does look good.
Iacon 3D Labs showed off their upgrade set for Fans Toys March, and I know you're going to be picking this up. So it has two symbols, one for each mode, a crotch piece, and pieces for the missiles. We'll all see what all these look like, so why don't we just get into it. So first, you could see the crotch piece looks so much nicer. Like, it really... If they came out with this before, I probably would have bought this figure, because I think that looks great, and I like the white Magnus. And now you could put the missiles on the front. You couldn't do that on the original one, correct?
They didn't plug in really secure.
Secure. Okay, perfect. So now you can do that, and I know that's something you've complained about with Magni. I guess that's the plural of Magnus. Before.
Yeah. So I already did order the set. I think it actually only comes with one Autobot symbol, though.
Oh, really? Because if you go here, it shows them with two, so maybe they're just showing each one. So you could maybe choose which one you want.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I I did see a picture and it only had one on there, and when I ordered it, it only showed one symbol. So,
well, maybe they're showing you could use it for either which one.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But yeah, like you said, this is a huge upgrade for this set. So now, I mean, you can see I didn't like that gold belt buckle, or not gold, that silver belt buckle that he had. So this looks nice.
Yeah, this isn't really a belt buckle. It was like a cod piece. So this is much better. Looks a little invasive with what you have to do to him in this picture, but I'm pretty sure that'll be easy when you get it in hand. Especially since you have the filler set from QQT, I believe it was. Yeah.
So I'm very happy. Now it's complete, or when I get it, it'll be complete, and we can move on to the next character that I'm gonna need to buy some upgrades for.
There you go. Is it gonna be Bone Crusher for $32 from GameStop? We've got some hands for him.
These look much better, clearly. Yeah.
That's the way you said that.
I'm sorry. It looks like night and day. I'm not picking up this figure, so I don't have much to say about it. If somebody gifted me this figure, I would hope, say I need you to gift me those hands too. Because they do make it look a lot better.
I agree. It makes the proportions look a lot better. I like that he has a wrist swivel, it looks like now, which is really cool. I don't think he could probably transform with these. But honestly, I'd probably just wait to see what DNA has in store. They might have one where you pop off the elbow and then it collapses or something so it could transform inside of it. So that's what I would wait for. But these do look good. Yeah,
they do. And it's we knew it was coming. I mean, we talked about it even before the figures were released. We knew that there was going to be a slew of upgrade kits for it. So here's your chance. I'm going to shout out Mike D. Go ahead and pick these up to go with your Bone Crusher that you love so much. So
go ahead and get that. Supermake is making an Age of the Primes Megatronus filler kit. And I guess it gives him bigger feet. And they transform somehow, which we'll look at on the next slides, which I don't quite understand. But this looks like a pretty competent kit.
I guess there's something on this kit that's for the alt mode, which I think is much needed. I like the kit. It looks good. I think this is Hasbro's best figure so far, in my opinion. But yeah, this is the kit. I don't like the feet. It looks, I don't know. They just look like primal feet or something like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's pretty accurate to the source material, but I'm not a big fan of it either. I do like the handle for the gun. That's kind of cool as a different option.
Yeah.
I do like that. But I don't understand what's going on with these feet. And why they do this.
Yeah, you got me. I saw this and I was just like, man, that's a lot of writing that I don't know how to read right now. And I didn't want to
try. A lot of pictures that look exactly the same almost.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see. I guess it's gonna. I don't know. Don't get me.
It fills in maybe the back area right there.
Yeah.
Either which way, it's cool. So
yeah.
What is the part on the alt mode? Because I didn't see anything.
Okay, so what it does for the alt mode, this is my complaint about the figure. When you try to move the turret, the arms aren't pegged in together. So if you try to lift it or anything like that, it'll lift with one, and then you have to kind of bring the other arm up. So the piece connects the two arms.
So it brings one unit.
So one unit when it moves. So,
well, yeah. Then go ahead and pick this up along with Collector's Crafts set.
Yes. Hell, with the way things are going, that's going to be equivalent to buying another figure.
Next up, we have custom 3D printed upgrade set for Ocular Max Defensor, and this is by Sean Misselbrook, who did the Rat Bat and your
for
legs for DX9 Minosaur. So even though these aren't for sale, they might be in the future. Would you be picking these up?
I like the crotch piece. I think that cleans up so much of this figure. I also think he said that this makes it the same height as like the X Transbots combiners, almost to the fans' toy size. I like this kit. Depending on how much it costs, I may be in for it.
I think it looks good too. I like the lengthened torso versus the other one, which I think is my main complaint with it. But what I don't like are the feet. They look really out of place.
You didn't like the feet on the original version either.
But at least, I don't know, they look like they make more sense. I think they should have been in black, not silver. That could be too inaccurate. That's my ignorance showing. I don't know what color his feet are supposed to be. But I think the black feet would have looked a lot nicer.
I have a picture of Defensor, but it doesn't have his feet. I can't see his feet in it. But yeah, I'm thinking of the toy, and I think he had black feet.
Yeah, they were like little flat pieces.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't silver. I don't think any of those had silver feet. But yeah, I think black would have been nicer, and it would have made them blend a little bit better into the figure and not look like, who was it? God Bomber's feet, or the God Ginrai. You know the fans hobbies, when you combine them into the big one, those look like the feet you put on them.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, but this set, I think, does improve the figure. Not an all-in-one combiner anymore, but...
Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, looks good, though.
We got another Optimus for you to get. It's Magic Square Toys Light of Peace Ultra, the movie Prime repaint. Now, I need your expertise to tell me what the heck is different with this.
I honestly, I have in Prime colors. I have 3 of them, I believe, from Magic Square.
And one of them from Pengu that's oversized.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even talking about yeah. So I'm not in on this one. I don't see enough difference, and maybe there is. I mean, I don't know. The facial expression looks a little bit different, but I don't even. And this is bad. I don't remember what the set came with. I don't remember if it comes with alternate heads. I don't remember.
Well, I know Magnus did. So he had the MP10 head and then this head.
Yeah, so it could be there. I don't know. I'm already straight out of money for Hasbro. I'm not gonna pick this up because I already have 3 versions of it.
I don't blame you. Correct me if I'm wrong. You might not know. I think the last version was painted, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Painted. I believe so.
I think this one might be plastic. Looking at the legs, might be the same colors, but all plastic and not painted. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know down below, and we'll be right back with the updates.
Yeah, I have the Toon one. Yeah, no, I'm good. The toy one, whatever. Yeah, I'm good. We'll be back.
Getting into the updates, we have another thing that Bobby needs to go ahead and pick up. He said he wanted some stuff for Transformers 1, so why don't you get the whole set of the Wave 7 of Blocky's Galaxy version? And they did show off the silver tracker.
Yep. This is a skip for me. I do like the silver tracker, though. But yeah, this is a skip for me, and I am okay with that.
Yep. Me too. Maybe his eyes should have been painted purple or something.
Yeah, some type of color would have been nice, but yeah, I'm still okay.
I think they did have silver ones in the movie, but I thought they had a little bit of color here and there. But it's a cool set if you like TF1.
Yeah.
I think you need this too. The Blocky Soundwave comes with a Rat-Bat, Laserbeak, Ravage, and Rumble/Frenzy, depending on which one you think he is.
This is a cool set. Can't do it though. It looks good though, but can't do it.
I think it looks great, and I love that Laserbeak can carry a mini Soundwave.
I didn't even notice that. That is so cute.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, this is a great set. Rat Bat has me tempted, but I'm not buying the whole thing. If it was blockies and it was sold separately, I would get it, but I don't need all these.
You do need them all.
No, definitely not. That ain't gonna work on me.
So you too can be a legend.
What?
It says legend at the bottom, so.
Already am. Next up, this is all you. We got the Amazon exclusive Crash and Combine Heroes, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee via Chuck Dog 1999 on YouTube. So when can we expect to see a review on this?
When you do it.
Good answer. I think the combine mode actually looks decent for a kid. The alt modes look fine too. I think the bot modes are where this suffers. But again, that's through the lens of this would be fun to give to a 5-year-old, you know.
Completely agree. It's not bad. You know, not for us right now, but it's not bad. Hell, this might be where my what I can afford.
Next up, we have the Takara T-Spark Synergex series, Godzilla Collaborative, Megatron type Godzilla via eBay user Transmimi.
That Megatron head just doesn't look right on this body. I'm skipping this.
Yeah, I wish Godzilla got the figure he deserved for a collab. That wasn't just a repaint, or at least it would have been remolded somehow. Besides a head that they probably might already had molding for that they were going to use on another figure. I also hate using blast effects as lightsabers. I think that is very stupid because all I see is his fist exploding. But I think it looks fine with the paint and stuff. Now, if you get the 3D printed parts, I think this would look much better and be much more worthy of your money.
Well, I have the 3D parts, and I'm not picking this one up.
I didn't know if this picture was new or not, but we got a Kai Studios kit for Studio Series 86 Galvatron with his little horn and feet. So I'm surprised it didn't have a horn. I didn't even realize that on the Studio Series figure. This
looks good. The feet look really good. I'm not picking this up though, but it actually just pisses me off that they just repainted. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but I think this is a nice set. I don't know how much it costs, but this is a nice upgrade that you shouldn't have to do for an 86 figure. But I digress again. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Next, we got QQT Studios QQT02 New Legend Scale Predacons.
Are you getting them? You said you were going to get these.
Well, that was before tariffs and stuff. Depends on the price. If these are reasonable, yes, I'm definitely completely all in. If they have 120% cost on it, no. Ain't worth it. But I like them. I really do like them. I still want a set where they maybe are Autobots and they make them into turtles because that alt mode is a perfect turtle.
So what's a reasonable price?
$25-$30 a piece because they're core class. So
okay, that
would be a reasonable price
for each figure, not each set.
Yeah, each figure. Yeah.
Okay.
$100 for the whole combiner. You know, it's third party, lower. What's that called? Lower quantities in the factory, so I would expect it to be about that much. That's about what I would pay for it.
That surprises me. Normally you'll be like, if it was $3, I'd get it.
It's Predaking. If it was Superion, it would have to be $2, not even $3.
Yeah, I think they look good. I know I said I was going to wait on you to get it, so I need you to get it.
But look how good the combined mode's going to look like. And this is going to be like 12 inches tall, I believe. That's what it looked like from that picture. I don't know how tall it is, but that's as tall as the one Takara's releasing. I think these look a lot better.
I can't.
Am I wrong?
Maybe you're right. I can't remember what the Takara one looks like.
That's a problem.
I know there was what mode was it? The
there was the robot modes that
bot mode that looked bad. For the car. Okay. I can't remember if it was the bot mode or the alt mode. Yeah, these look good. I think that the head on these beasts looks really good too. Like
they look a little tiny in this mode.
They do look tiny though.
Right? It's not just me. But I don't really hate that as well, because then they're just like kneecaps versus like knee pads. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think it's okay.
But they also look small in alt mode too. They do look a little small.
The heads do look a little tiny. You're correct.
Yeah, especially when they're armored up. They look like.
That's why I'm saying they look like turtles.
Yeah, some bricks with little heads on it.
Definitely. But I guess that's what kind of the G1s were when you think about it.
I guess so.
Yeah. QQT also showed off the Mechanical Skull Studios Gigastorm kit for Age of the Prime Stripticon. So you get the stickers and the horn. And if there wasn't all this stuff going on with tariffs, this would have been bought.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, this makes me want to... It made me want to rethink passing on this. But hell, I may just buy the horn and put it on my Titans version. And call it
I think this looks really good. On another video that will be coming out this week, we'll be looking at one that is custom made, which I do think maybe looks a little bit better than this, but I do think this looks very nice and it's very tempting if I can maybe find a Triptychon for a normal price. But then the QQT kit is going to be through the roof, so probably not. But I do like this.
Yeah, it does look good. I like it, and yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah. Next up, we have the TFC Toys Abominus, aka Lord of the Underworld himself, Satan. And here they are in a group shot in bot mode. And what do you think of their bot modes?
I like the bot modes for all of them except for Hunger. You know, I don't know. Hunger looks out of place. You know, and maybe it's because he's new and the other ones are older molds or what, but he doesn't fit into the set the way I saw him fitting into the set, I guess. I
think it's because all of the other ones have a different color on them. So like Cutthroat has the orange, Ripper Snapper has the red, Blot has red and yellow with the claws. You just don't see it here. And he only has his two colors, and he's very monochrome. Like, there's not a lot of variation. Not my favorite. The rest of them actually look pretty cool in bot mode. I forgot how cool they looked in bot mode. I do like them. And even in alt mode, I think this is probably where the set shines the best, despite the Pennywise-looking Hunger in the front. I think these are a really cool monster set.
Yeah, when I was looking in between the TFC toys and the unique toys versions, I thought the beast modes and the bot mode looked better with TFC. And again, depending on what you like, I just thought they didn't look necessarily more G1. I don't think either one of them captured the G1 look, but I thought that since neither one captured the G1 look, these look more realistic, as if they were like if you saw a movie with, you know, Beast in it or something like that, this is what they would go with. And they looked like they would do, like they looked, you know, monstrous. They had that look of, oh, okay, if I saw something like this in the water, or if I saw something like this on land, this is what you know, I could picture it looking like. The unique toys was just like, oh, okay, these look like toys.
I can see what you're saying, and I still think the unique toys is more accurate to what we expect. Sure, they're not as mean and rough and tumble as these would look like, but I think that one looks way more G1 than these. These look like a step below King Toys in the worst way possible.
Damn.
King Toys looks good with how they do it. These I don't like Pennywise, Hunger. I don't like how Sinner Twin looks like dogs. I always see them as dragons, not as a Cerberus. If it's a Cerberus, give them another head. If you're already doing all this crazy stuff with these, and there's just too much going on for me with these, and that translates into this. This is not good, and I'm just gonna be blunt. I really dislike how this torso looks with all these colors. I really dislike it. I hate how the head has the pink on the sides and the white. To either go white or go purple. Like, I know he's both in different cartoons. He looks like a clown. This looks like a clown. I really don't like this.
I'm keep looking up because I have my G1 box up here, and yeah, it just. And
this is a set you will definitely be keeping probably in alt mode, I'm assuming.
Well, I also, noticed that they have Blot as a leg instead of an arm, and
so there's variations to where Cutthroat is an arm and Blot is a leg, and then in some cartoons it's flipped, and then in other cartoons it's the other way.
Okay.
But I think Orden actually has Blot and Sinner Twin flipped. It has everything flipped, actually. So they were Scramble City, so different things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, makes sense. I don't like the gun. That's what it always. I don't like
the gun.
The
is the worst. Oh my god.
I don't like the different colors in the gun. And the other thing I didn't like about this set is Cutthroat's gun didn't tab in anywhere. It was just loose. And I was like, he's a bird. You couldn't even put it on his back or nothing like that. So, but anyway, yeah.
You know why I don't like? I just sorry to cut you off. This looks like a Power Ranger.
I can see that.
That's why I don't like it so much as the other one. This looks like a Zord with all the different colors and stuff.
Yeah, the combined mode is not what's happening for this, so I will not combine mine, even though I do love the other modes.
Individual mods, yeah. And just like between these two, I think Orden just looks more accurate to what I expect an Abominus to look like, and I like the colors better, I like the all purple chest with the white head or off white head. It's more color blocking, which I appreciate.
Yeah, it definitely shines in combined mode, and currently that's what's in combined mode in my case now, and the others they will definitely stay in. They're actually in alt mode because I do like the alt modes. So Hunger will get combined just so I can say I did it, and then break apart really fast.
You gonna put Hunger back in his box?
No, he'll still stay out there, and he'll look like the clown. And
I don't
like
I would be so annoyed if I waited 8 years and this is what the final combined mode looked like.
Yeah, I think I've waited 3 or 4 years.
I just said 8 years. I don't know how long it's actually been.
Well, it was out before I collected it, so it could have been. It's definitely older.
Well, let us know your thoughts down below, and let's get into fans' hobby. So it's MB08A, the Double Evil rerun, which is the newest one that they're just redoing. It's not the old one; it's the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming MB08 is the first release with the less products, with the less parts. So it's the newer one with the brighter color scheme. Okay,
and it's cool that they're doing a rerun of it. I ended up picking it up during the first run, which is cool. It's a good figure. I like it. It's big.
Yeah, looks nice. They also showed off VE03, which is the first test shot. And these are made from actual molds, and there'll be an optional third seat.
Where does the third seat sits?
I think maybe it sits on the back area.
On the back, yeah.
And then you could put that roll bar on top of it.
Okay.
Because it looks like it has the same angle. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Yeah. It's cool. I like that weapon.
The mortar. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. So, yeah. Look good.
Yep. And keeping with the vehicles, we've got the Loyal Subjects mask.
All right. First thing I noticed is he needs to stop acting like he's tall and scoot that seat up. He's like, I almost got it. He's struggling to reach the steering wheel. But it looks good. It looks really cool. It doesn't look as good as Ramen's version, which is expected. I think it's going to be at a lower price point. And these look like they're more in line to what the originals were. And exactly like what the originals were from what I remember. But yeah, this is nostalgia overload right here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Ramen's looks better for the simple fact that it's not just a remold of the original one. While this does look really good, it's not really doing anything new, as far as I know, but it's cool to see them back for sale, so get them while you can.
Yeah. I heard somewhere that, and I think it was in an interview, the person said that if the sales of these aren't good, they're not going to do a second season.
Of course.
And
now with the tariffs probably increasing these prices from $30 to $85.
Oh, shut up!
I don't know. I just made stuff up. I just made stuff up.
Shut your face.
Stuff up. I don't.
Oh.
I hope the sales are well just for you.
Good. Oh God, that would be terrible. I'll go kick Tariff in its ass.
All right. You go do that, and we'll be right back with what's incoming and recently released.
Yeah, jeez.
Moving into incoming, wouldn't you know it, we have another thing that you need to pick up to try out. Wow. This is your favorite movie Transformer character, and it is Scourge from YOLO Park's AMK Pro series. The planned release is by the second quarter of 2025, and when can we expect to see a review on this?
When you do it. This is another one that you'll be doing. So James has volunteered to do a couple of reviews for you all. So
honestly, I have to say the upgrade is very noticeable between the two of them right there, with the extra paint and stuff. I still don't know why they have this face thing in the movie. I feel like it's a plot thread that they just cut because, like, why did they reveal what he looked like when you're like, okay. It means nothing to us. But I did kind of like this design for like a Power Ranger villain versus a Transformer. But I'm good.
So taking off the mask, it looks like Reptile from Mortal Kombat to me, with like a helmet on.
I could see that.
Yeah. It looks like a lizard face. I mean, again, looking straight on. I mean, if you see it from the side,
I see what you're saying.
It looks like it has a scaly.
The old games, after he eats your head or something, and you look at him straight ahead. I could see kind of, yeah.
But yeah,
if it was Reptile, if it was a figure of Reptile, if YOLO Park started doing Mortal Kombat, I'll be buying all of them.
Yeah. Talk that into existence. You hear him, YOLO Park. Yeah. Come up with some Mortal Kombat stuff.
Just not the McFarlane ones, because those do not look so good. Anyways, that's a whole separate issue. Moving on, we've got R01B, the Redexia Limited Edition, which I believe you have, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this the Mercedes?
This is the first release that is black.
That turns into the Mercedes Benz.
It's the same one as the white one.
Oh wait, then no. The ones that turn into the Bugattis?
Yes.
I know you don't know part. Oh. Is this
you got this one. There's two of them that we're going to be talking about this episode. This is the limited edition when both of us were thinking about picking it up back in the day. So I do
have this one.
You picked it up and I didn't.
Yes, I do have this one. That's what I was trying to clarify, because I know there's two out there that...
And we'll talk about the second one a little bit later on.
Yes, so I do have this one, which I did get it on sale, which is the only way I would have picked this figure up, because the transformation is terrible. Um, in my opinion, the helicopter mode is horrendous. But yeah, I bought the white one first and transformed it, and I said this is the worst ever. Really not ever, but it was bad. I bought the black one and the what's his name? The orange and green guy. Bludgeon, yes. I was gonna say Bonzitron, and I was like, that's not it. Bludgeon, yes. And I haven't transformed them. They look amazing in alt mode, but yeah, I haven't transformed them. That's where they stay. That's where they stay right now.
Well, I think you'll be picking this up. We have DX9 Toys D21 Red Storm, and this is the new version of their Sideswipe. This will be in soon.
I didn't put a pre-order in on this. I'm going to hold out. I do like it, and I would say if you didn't get this, go ahead and grab it if you like Sideswipe. But I'm glad they closed his hands up. It doesn't look like his hands are so big.
I think you're going to be picking this up soon because it's been a slow month.
It hasn't been that slow.
Well, while Bobby contemplates that, we'll get into recently released, where we can see, I guess this is something you actually want, which is the Oddly Alpha Action series, Optimus Prime, and this is via Wally on Weibo.
There's just too many. I can't even keep up anymore. There's so many different versions. Yeah, it comes with a lot, as you can see here, but this wouldn't be my first one that I picked up if I did go down that route. It looks nice, but you were just talking about how you wanted the Optimus and the Nemesis and the Cliff. Oh, you mean this figure? You'd pick another character first? Yes, I pick another character first. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I think this looks great. I love how it's packaged in the box. But what are those two mirror things below the closed fist? Yeah, maybe the windows. Maybe they're instead of the. They're different shapes. Are they? Yeah, the windows are like this, and those are like that. They're more square. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the angle. That's the only thing I can think of is that they put maybe you can swap them out and maybe the inside of it. And so yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe you can. I don't know, because it looks like it will fit in where that lighter blue is. It looks like they'll fit in there. And I know his chest opens up and has the matrix. So I don't know. Let us know if you know down below. But yeah, go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I know you're picking this up though. That's a no-brainer. It's New Supply FX's Blue Angel, and that is now shipping. Yeah. Come on home. Who are you gonna put this on? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I have a lot of options. My goal is to hopefully, this is season 5 of them doing this now. So, I plan on replacing all the heads that I've gotten so far. So maybe Fruit Punch. I think Fruit Punch was a little darker. I have to see. I can't remember all their names, but it would look good on somebody that's not blue. You know how you have there's that one Seeker that had a crazy colored head. So maybe on a green one, this would look kind of interesting on or something. I was gonna put the green head on Grinch. Yeah, that would make sense too. You could probably the Grinch head on the green one. Yeah. You said the green one on Grinch. Oh, well, yeah. Turn it upside down, I guess that's what it is. But anyway, let us know which one you choose. I like this color, though. I do like this color, because it's not a blue. It's like a turquoise. A little bit of a teal type of color. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Next up, we got Robot Toys Lord Ventagon. This is out in China, and this is via Tef. I like that name. I don't know why, but I like that name. Yeah. I'm waiting for this to ship as well. And maybe this will make it in for May's Haul. If not, then this might be the only figure I get in June.
I have this pre-ordered through the Chosen Prime, and it's not in stock quite yet. So hopefully that'll be in stock soon, and the price won't be crazy. Because I do think this looks great, and I'd love to have it, but I'm not paying $200 for this.
I'm not paying $200 for anything that's not close to a $200 figure.
Well, what about this? You're going to be paying $200 for this. It's a DNA Designs DK61 Vector Prime upgrade set.
No.
The sword is so much better, though.
And I will be getting this. It actually did not get hit with anything extra because I had it pre-ordered. I went to go cancel my order, and I forgot I had already paid it off.
Well, there you go. So the first pictures were via CH on TFW, and these are via Zodiac 1968 340. And I love this picture with the 3 swords to make it look like he's swinging a sword. Amazing job.
Yeah, and the wind, the cutting of the wind as well.
Uh-huh.
I need these effects. I need.
You can actually get these. I think they're on Amazon.
Yeah, I need these effects.
KO Tamashi Nations, I believe.
Yeah, buy these for me, James, please, and thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll send me your credit card info and we'll go from there. Next up, we have X-Transbots, MX22M, the metallic version of Commander Stack. I don't remember if this was already out by the time we did this last time, but here it is. This is a via Weibo user. And if you showed me this and showed me the one that already came out, I probably couldn't tell the difference.
You and me both. And now that's also because I haven't walked on that side of the museum in a minute. But yeah, it looks the same. I'd have to see them side by side which also goes to show that the first one's color looked really good as well.
Correct, yes. Toy Dojo got Fans Toys Jabber reissue. So they're working through the pre-orders, but they are still in stock as of recording. So go ahead and pick one up if you need one.
Yeah, I'm debating on getting one. I broke the leg on mine, which was a known issue on the original release, and I freaking did it. So I'm considering buying another one. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I love Blur. I want a new Blur, but I don't think I'm willing to pay the price for this. It's probably worth the price. I just don't need Blur that much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying. Well,
now,
again,
you know who would do an amazing Blur? Bingo Toys.
Oh yeah,
the Cybertronian Blur. Because he's already a Cybertronian alt mode. I think they could do an amazing job.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to see it. What I saw somebody talk about it in one of the Facebook groups, and I was just like, what if I can get somebody to repaint my broken one into shattered glass Blur? That would
don't have
dope.
Somebody do it. You do it.
There's nobody named you who lives over here.
Yeah, I think you should do it. Why not? Have fun. It's already broken.
Yeah. Might reach out to a friend of ours.
Speaking of Shattered Glass, we've got the black version of Jetfire, Vincoror, whatever, the oversized Siege Shattered Glass Jetfire, which I think looks great. And if it wasn't for these stupid tariffs, I would be picking up. But it's not worth the price now.
Yeah, I don't think I put a pre-order in for this, so I might be out, but it does look good.
It does, yeah.
I don't remember. I need to check. 15 pages of pre-orders, you forget.
Finally, here is the Metagate MG07 Black Lightning via EG Spirit on Weibo. And this is the second one.
I can see the difference.
And I think you need to go ahead and pick this one up. Just have one of this one.
Yeah, I did. It's on its way.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I hope this one is in helicopter mode.
I hope it doesn't even have a helicopter mode. This is the one that turns into the Mercedes. Yeah.
I bet you if it's the same mold, you could probably fudge it. Do it, Bobby.
That I'm telling you, that helicopter mode was like absolute worst. But this, I will probably have him. Ooh. I will probably, depending on what the transformation is like, I may have this one in alt mode and go through the struggles of turning my black one into the bot mode.
So it's the same mold with some outside adjustments.
Is that what it is?
I'm almost positive, yes.
Oh, then the transformation will be terrible. And but I don't have. I have three Bugattis, and it would be nice to have a Mercedes. So I'll put him in alt mode, and then I'll transform the Bugatti into the bot mode.
Well, have fun with that. Go ahead and record it for us. We'd love to see it. That is everything for us today. We hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what your thoughts are on the price increases, what's coming out, and all that stuff. We'd love to see the comments, and we'll be seeing you guys really, really soon.
Yes, thank you as always to All Debates Are Won. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. We're last time I checked, we were like 30 subscribers away from 3,000. It means a lot to us. Help out the channel. We appreciate it. Till All Debates Are Won. Later.